James Charles recently posted a video saying that a girl DM'd him after she'd lost her job at Spirit Airlines, asking him to help her with her GoFundMe. Instead of helping her out, sharing the link or whatever, he decided to call her lazy and entitled.
Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you?
If you want a whole deep dive into what he said, how he apologized and all of this stuff, I already made a video about this, so you can check it out. I am going to link it at the end of this video and it will also be in the description box. But ever since I made that video, Amber, who is the girl who DM'd James, came to the internet to share her perspective of the situation. Among other things that she said, she also shared a screenshot of how James apologized to her personally, so we are going to start from here. Hi Amber, I wanted to reach out privately with an apology for the video I made. It was disgraceful and completely unnecessary, and there is no excuse for me yelling at and berating someone for asking for help in a shitty situation that was completely out of your control. I'm so sorry for adding to what was already a distressing time. I'm so ashamed for not only the video, but also for being so disgustingly out of touch. I was sent your video today and was so glad to see your GoFundMe has exploded, but I also know that getting attention online can be scary and overwhelming, especially when you never asked for it in the first place. I've spent the last few days reading stories from real people about what it's actually like losing a job without notice, and also learning about the journey to find a new one when so many people are going through the same situation. I've just donated to your GoFundMe, but also please know I'm here if there's anything else I can do, if there's anything else I can help with or do. Also, fully understand if you never want to hear from me again. I genuinely wish you all the best and hope you're doing okay. Amber posted the screenshot accompanied by an AI-generated voice of James singing this apology, which is a very funny reference to the infamous ukulele apology, but since I don't feel very comfortable promoting unnecessary use of AI, I decided to just read the screenshot. The most ridiculous part of this apology is when he says, I know that getting attention online can be scary and overwhelming, especially when you never asked for it in the first place. When he is the one who brought all the attention on her, he is the reason why she is getting so many negative comments right now, but he isn't acknowledging that. He's just talking about how hard it must be for her to be in this situation. Before we get to all the negativity that Amber has been dealing with because of James, we do fortunately have some good news, which is that Amber not only met her initial goal, but also surpassed it, because at the beginning she only wanted to raise $1,600, but right now she is at $40,000. James ended up donating $5,000 of his own money, and because the whole thing went so viral, other influencers donated as well. Gypsy Rose Blanchard donated $500 with a message, Hi, my name is Gypsy Rose Blanchard and I am an influencer on TikTok. I have 9.3 million followers and I'm truly sorry for what happened and I'm sending many positive vibes to you. I don't know why she felt the need to mention how many followers she has, but hey, at least she's helping. Someone also donated $10,000 to her GoFundMe, and according to Amber, she said in one of her comments that it was actually Michaela. I don't really know how she knows this because this donation was anonymous. I don't know, maybe Michaela DM'd her or something. But as of right now, this is the biggest donation. And I'm really glad that even though Amber had to listen to all the horrible things that James said about her, even though there are so many negative comments on her TikTok right now, at least she got some financial independence. On top of that, this whole drama also ended up promoting the GoFundMes of other ex-Spirit Airline employees, so at least there is some positive to this whole situation. Amber posted 3 TikToks talking about the situation from her perspective, and at the beginning she says that she is very nervous, and honestly I'm not surprised because all of a sudden she has all of this online attention. I can imagine that that it can be difficult to deal with.
Everybody's been asking for a video and I haven't been able to make it because of a few reasons. One being my anxiety. I have really bad anxiety.
But in the video, at the beginning, she says this.
And second was, I definitely was waiting to be monetized.
I'm honestly so glad that she's monetized and she gets to, get some extra money from this drama. If he decided to call her out and call her all those horrible things, I'm glad that at least she is getting some money out of it. But Amber said that she does not forgive James for what he said.
Do I accept his apology? So I'm just going to answer it right together. Hell no. I don't accept his apology, especially because he was very publicly with what he said, and then you thought it was okay to message me privately. No.
And you know what? Good for her, because she doesn't owe him anything. I think that the apology that James posted to his profile wasn't genuine at all. It was just a PR move. And I'm really glad to see that he isn't forgiven so quickly, because like I said in my previous video, I think that the reason why James keeps doing stuff like this is because he never has to deal with any long-lasting consequences of his actions. So I'm really hoping that people don't forget so quickly this time, but I don't want to be too hopeful because it is James Charles and things seem to always turned out great for him somehow. Amber also said that she didn't even respond to James's DM.
Did you respond to his apology? I sure the hell did not. I did not, because I don't think I could have put any words together and kept it respectful. So I did not respond. I just opened it, I read it, and that was it.
I love her attitude. I love how she is acting in this situation. She also addresses something that we can see in a lot of her comments, which is that people keep accusing her of raising the goal, because at the beginning it was $1,600 and right now it's $60,000, but she says she isn't doing this. This is something that GoFundMe does automatically. So anytime that donations go over the goal, GoFundMe raises that goal. There are also comments saying things like, since you've got more than your goal, would you be donating some to your fellow co-workers? Will you share the money with the others since it's an exceeding amount? And you know what? After having been humiliated by a huge influencer, I think she deserves some extra cash. I mean, I hope she can at least feel safe and calm while she is looking for a new job. Especially since in her video she also says that she or the other employees didn't get any notice about the fact that the company is closing, so none of them had any time to prepare for it.
And then, did you have any idea prior? So a lot of people have mixed emotions by the did I have any idea prior, because Spirit obviously filed for bankruptcy. I genuinely didn't think that it was gonna happen. Personally, I genuinely did not think it was going to happen, because it was going on for a couple years already, and then we were being reassured by our job saying no, everything's fine, operating as usual.
Like I said in my last video, she lost her job without any notice. We know the current job market is horrible and it's going to take her a little bit of time to find a new job. So I'm really glad that she got some extra cash that can last her until she finds a new job. And honestly, I think she deserves something to buy herself something fancy, after having been mistreated by James and also allegedly her, former employer. So I'm honestly really happy to see that she is getting so much money. And she fortunately also says that she hasn't been affected too much by the things that James said about her.
Did you believe or let any of what he said originally get to you? No. No, I'm lying. Maybe a little bit. Like, when he called me lazy, yeah, that definitely struck a nerve, because I'm like, no, I'm not lazy. I'm far from lazy. I've always had a job. I've had a job from the moment I could work until May 2nd.
Even though I'm personally very happy that this situation ended this way, meaning I'm very happy that at least she got financially compensated after all the horrible things James said about her, there are people in her comments saying things like, 38,000 and you still are keeping it up. Meaning, she's keeping up the GoFundMe. I'm just curious though, and I don't agree with James, but why did you ask someone that you didn't even follow? If you don't want his apology, I would not be accepting his money, and that's coming from someone who is not a fan of his. In my opinion, basic principles. After she said she doesn't accept his apology, someone said, then don't accept his money, you're doing too much. With all due respect, no one is obligated to help you. Just because they have money doesn't mean they need to help, and the fact you messaged numerous celebrities says a lot. Yes, the way he approached this situation was completely wrong, but to still slate him when he did in fact help you is wrong, and with all due respect, maybe give him his money back if you think so low of him and don't forgive him. There are honestly just so many people who seem to be mad that she's getting so much money. I don't know if it's jealousy or what, but they are telling her to share it with other people. They are telling her to give the money back to James if she doesn't, forgive him. But I genuinely hope she milks her 15 minutes of fame dry and secures herself for the future as much as she can. She didn't deserve to get called lazy and entitled. She didn't deserve to lose her job out of the blue. At least because of this whole situation, her GoFundMe and other employees' GoFundMes got the promotion that they deserved, and I really, really hope that they all get enough money from it to last them until they find a new place of work. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Do you think that she should give the money back to James, or do you agree with me that because of all the things he said about her, he doesn't deserve to be forgiven and she deserves the money? Also, like I said, here is the video, a whole deep dive into this drama, into all the things that James said, so if you want to watch it, here it is. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.